How's it going, everyone? It's Harriet here, and we now are on the final day of 2015, and what a year it has been. It's been a very big year for film, especially. Like, we've had a few of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like Avengers Age of Ultron and Ant-Man, and we've had Season 1 of Agent Carter of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And we've also had a few Disney films come out as well, like the live-action Cinderella and Inside Out. And we've had Jurassic World. We've had Spectre, James Bond, and of course we've had Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Now, as it is New Year's Eve, I would like to talk about what films I most want to see and I'm most looking forward to in the next coming year, 2016. Okay, so firstly we're going to start with The Hateful Eight, which is the 8th film by Quentin Tarantino. Now, I don't know if any of you guys heard in the news, but the script leaked onto the internet. I don't know whether it was by accident or whether it was meant for, but anyway. But yeah, so it's the 8th film by Quentin Tarantino, and it's about a guy with his prisoner, which come to find shelter, and then there's like a few other guys in the shelter, and then technically they just form a gang, like a killing gang, sort of like shooting gang type thing. But yeah, so that's one thing I'd like to see. I maybe might want to see that for my birthday. Now, secondly, I'd like to see The Revenant. Now, that's because one of my favourite actors of all time is Leonardo DiCaprio, who plays a famous explorer called Hugh Glass, who is on a journey for fur trade, but then has to survive after being attacked by a bear. And according to Leonardo DiCaprio himself, apparently it's one of the most difficult films he's ever done. Now, it has got a few Golden Globes nominations, which Leo himself has been nominated for Best Actor, but I'm not sure about Oscars. Now, as most of you guys know, he hasn't got an Oscar, so hopefully that might get him an Oscar this year, but we just don't know. Thirdly, I would like to see, in fact I'd desperately like to see Dad's Army, which is coming out in February. So basically it is based on the classic BBC TV show that was aired in the 1960s and 70s. And it's about the Home Guard protecting his local area, because there is a journalist that's come over from London and she's mistaken for a German spy. Now, I did see the trailer, it did look quite funny, but it's not exactly like the classic TV show. Okay, now fourthly, we have a new Marvel character, which is just about to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is Deadpool. Now, I'm not sure if Deadpool's a superhero or an anti-hero, I'm really not sure. Please leave comments, guys, because I'm not sure which one it is, but yeah, please leave comments. So, I think, as far as I've read, the storyline, according to IMDb, storyline of Deadpool is that he undergoes this experiment with a lot of radiation, and then he becomes Deadpool and he has healing powers, which I haven't really read any of the Deadpool comics, but that's what the storyline is according to IMDb. Fifthly, I'd like to see London Has Fallen. Now, that is, I'm not sure if it's a prequel or sequel. It's probably a sequel to the previous film, which is Olympus Has Fallen, which is where a guy tries to assassinate the US president, whereas in London Has Fallen, according to IMDb again, is where they world leaders come to London in Britain for the Prime Minister's funeral, and one guy tries to assassinate world leaders, and I think that means the British Prime Minister. And also, sixthly, there is Grimsby, which I haven't really read anything on IMDb about it, but I was actually there when it was being filmed. And so yeah, I think if I was there on the day it was being filmed, I thought I might as well just go and watch it. Okay, another film I'm really excited for is Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, which Marvel, they have Marvel Cinematic Universe. I don't know about DC. They should, I'm not sure what they call it, but DC Cinematic Universe I'm going to call it for now, before I find out the real name of it. But yeah, so yeah, there's Batman vs Superman, which is basically about the world is deciding who is best technically, and is where Doomsday is coming up, and they have to decide who is stronger, Batman or Superman. And spoiler alert, for those who haven't seen the trailer, I believe that Wonder Woman makes an appearance, and I believe Wonder Woman will have her own film coming out in 2017. Okay, now the next thing I'm looking forward to is the live-action Disney's Jungle Book, which has Scarlett Johansson in, who voices the snake, which I forgot the name of. But yeah, I think the storyline is similar to the Disney film. So yeah, that's one thing I might see if it's got Scarlett Johansson in it, which she is one of my favourite actors. Okay, now this is a film that I'm most looking forward to because it's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and also it's it's one of the 3 films that can add up to a trilogy, and that is Captain America: Civil War. Now, the storyline is, again, according to IMDb, is that Captain America, or Steve Rogers, and Iron Man, or in other words Tony Stark, don't get on, and they just have a bit of a fight. And it seems as if Iron Man and Captain America hate each other in that film. And it also, according to IMDb, there might be some other Marvel Cinematic Universe characters that are going to appear, like rumour has it that Ant-Man might appear, and also Spider-Man as well. And as normal, in every Marvel film, maybe Stan Lee as a cameo, which always happens in a Marvel film. There's always an appearance from Stan Lee himself. Second to last, I would like to see Now You See Me Too, the second act. Now, it is a lot like the first film, where it's just about magicians and their acts and shows and stuff. But yeah, it's just got a different cast. It's now got Daniel Radcliffe, who we know from Harry Potter, and it's got Michael Caine, who we know from many other films as well. And I think I was there when it was being filmed as well, so again, I might as well go and see it just because I was there it was being filmed. Okay, last but not least, I am most looking forward to is Suicide Squad. Now, Suicide Squad, according to IMDb, is about a bunch of imprisoned supervillains which are hired to go out on missions and try to cancel Black Ops missions in a horrible way. But yeah, it's going to be a classic film because it's got the 2 most famous Batman villains, which is the Joker and Harley Quinn. Now, if you guys have seen the animation of Batman, then Harley Quinn and the Joker are boyfriend and girlfriend, and so are they in Suicide Squad. Now, I really can't wait for that because I think the Joker and Harley Quinn have been redesigned, and I'm thinking about maybe going as Harley Quinn next Comic-Con. And I'd like Harley Quinn maybe for like my next Funko Pop or something, but yes. Okay, so I think that's pretty much most of the films that I'm most looking forward to in 2016. Now, have a very happy, healthy new year, and I shall make new videos in the next coming year, which is tomorrow. Okay, sorry about that silly joke, but anyway, see you next year. Yeah, I know, it's a very stupid joke. Happy New Year, and please be positive, keep healthy, and I shall make another video next year. Got you there. Happy New Year!